USA has dropped a list of Ghanaian criminals and fraudsters. Ghanaians who are in United States and are doing fraud and are doing criminal activities. They have dropped a list, and this list that they have dropped, these people, they are going to deport them. Some of them, they have even deported them already. Now, their aim is to make the world know that these people are criminals and have been involved in fraud and have deported them and will be deporting some of them. This time around, USA speed up. And this is not just, this is Ghana's list. They have other countries' list, but we are here for Ghana. We'll talk about Ghana's list. But before we go into what USA, the list of people USA has dropped, once again, they said that they will do everything possible to catch every fraudster.
We are doing everything we can to find you. And when we do,
now when they catch you, they will deal with you.
And when we do, we will prosecute you. And we will claw back every dollar you have stolen from the American people.
So USA, they have speed up. They say they are not joking. They are not joking. Now let's go into the list of Ghanaians who have been involved in crimes in the US. They've read the list. They've posted it on their platform. So let's start. This one is Franklin Donko. He was arrested in Atlanta for shoplifting. Now the shoplifting, it could be say he went to a mall and went to take Ideal Milk, example, and they caught him. They arrest him, then go deport him. Maybe too, he has been deported already. Now Adams Suleiman, he was arrested in Miami, and he was holding cocaine. This one is Solomon Blay. He was arrested at New Jersey. Now, cruelty towards a child and fraud. So he was, cruel to a child, and then he was involved in fraud. Now, Kofi Michael Ade, arrested in Virginia for property damage. Now, let's go to the second set. This one is Awudu Edu, arrested in New York for weapons offense. This is Brian Denjuma, arrested in Maryland for domestic violence. Now, domestic violence could be that he and his wife, they had issues where he slap him. They arrest him. Even in Ghana, when you do that to your wife, it's domestic violence. And for this matter, he would be deported or has already been deported. Now, Joseph Ebu, arrested in Kentucky. He was involved in fraud, illegal use of credit cards, and theft identity. Now, when they say illegal use of credit cards, it's like somebody's credit card. You have the credit card number, and you know the code. So you don't have the credit card, though. You see, sometimes they buy from black markets. You just have the credit card. Then you use it to do shopping, and now you are buying something. You are buying something because it's not somebody's credit card is still somebody's credit card, and they use to what? Shop. Yes. Now this one is Regina Santi Henaku. Now, Lansini from building, identity theft, fraud, illegal use of credit cards, fraud and impersonation. Yes, that's what she was involved in. Now this one is Jojo Usuansan, Texas, arrested in Texas, identity theft. So now the identity theft, let me tell you something about the identity theft. The identity theft could be that the person has gone to US and he's using some of these papers to work. So like your brothers, you went to US and you have an uncle, you are paying the person for the person to use the person's papers to work. And you'll be paying the person. Now that one, ISIS people go come around and see you, then go say they hold somebody in papers. No, then go arrest you. They go talk say you are trying to take somebody's identity. You understand? So that one is also called identity theft, and it's a crime. So yes, that is with the identity theft. Now we have Masaudu Gariba, Pennsylvania. This one says synthetic narcotic selling of drug and trafficking. Yeah, so you go there, they sell drugs. Now this one is Andrew K. Boateng, was arrested at New Jersey for fraud and impersonation, trying to be somebody he's not. Now Idris Osman, arrested at Maryland for fraud and illegal use of credit card. Let's go to the next set. This one says that Edward Sapon, burglary. He was arrested at South Carolina, synthetic narcotic in the cell. This one is Paul Dyer, arrested at Texas for sex assault, drug possession, drug trafficking. Yeah, if you say you the sex assault is like, say you and somebody they room, they do something, then as in the process you be the person. In the process, Charlie, just because you don't want the person want to do something, or you force yourself to do something with the person. Yes, that be that one too. So Joseph Amega, arrested in Massachusetts. He was involved in assault. He was involved in fraud and false statement. So assault, we see me say this guy go beat somebody, punch somebody. He did the US, they punch somebody. So then catch him, we then go deport him. Now Lily Amphinosis Majiadop. Hey, now is this name a Ghanaian name? Wow. Anyway, so she was arrested in Minnesota, and she's also known for fraud, or she was known for fraud. That was why she was arrested. Now let's go to the next one. This is Emmanuel Daku, arrested in Ohio, possession of weapon, fraud, false statement, identity theft. So possession of weapon, never say you say the US there no. Anybody can stand up and go to a store and buy a gun. But you don't just buy a gun. When you buy a gun, it goes through a process. And probably possession of weapon means that the weapon he was holding, he didn't go through the right process, or he didn't acquire the weapon through the right means. And also fraud, false statement, identity theft. Maybe they use somebody in papers to the work. You don't understand. This one be Martin Obendako. He was arrested in Minnesota, sex offense. Maybe try say go on eat somebody. Yes, this is Charles Sokpa Ankunu, arrested at Virginia for fraud. This is Emmanuel Lamptey, arrested at Nashville, Tennessee, identity theft. So that, like I said, identity theft. Maybe some of these papers they use some of the papers they work. With the ISIS people there, then catch you, the solid. If they say, oh, let me see your papers, then check the papers, then say no be you. You say this is your papers, they watch the face, then watch the papers, it be different person, it be identity theft. That be how the thing day. So Mohammed Mustafa, Michigan, extortion. Emmanuel Haruna, Texas, assault and smuggling aliens. Now the smuggling aliens too, maybe this is what the smuggling aliens to they mean. Somebody come US, you are in the US, and maybe your sister has come. Your sister doesn't have papers, your sister doesn't have documents, or your sister came to the US illegally. Now when she came to stay with you. She came to stay with you. It is illegal. That is what smuggling aliens, smuggling people into the country who are not supposed to be there. You didn't get them? Yes. So that be that one. Now this is Kahad Wopini. This guy was involved in money laundering. Yeah. And this is Kwabena Kwabena of Texas, yes. And Kwabena AJ, also New York for homicide. Me say homicide. I don't want to talk, but you know what homicide is already. So Edmond Agbo, arrested in Texas, human assault, human slavery, or trafficking. This one is Eric Ahiakpo, Pennsylvania, fraud by wire, fraud, insufficient fund check, money laundering. So yes, they take, this guy was taking money for people. Oh, he go receive money for people, then share, he go take his cards and give some of the people some of the money. So yes, that was also the wire fraud. Now this one is Janet Agbengle. The picture is not there. Arrested in Texas, dangerous drugs and drugs possession. So that was she was involved in. This one is Abdul Mohammed, arrested in Texas for identity theft. So just like I said, I've explained the identity theft, what it entails, and how identity theft can be. You take some of these papers, you're using the papers to work. It is also termed as identity theft. Now, Albert Nkrumah forgery. Maybe Albert they forge things, they forge documents, they forge everything. Now, this one is David Mensah, money laundering. And we have, yes, David Mensah, Pennsylvania. Yes, and we have Kofi Usu, also arrested in South Carolina, drug trafficking. And we have Mona Montrage, which you all know, Hajia 4Real, was arrested in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for fraud. Which, when the matter came out, we all spoke about it. Hajia 4Real was involved in, fraud, romance scam. You understand? So yes, they have released the list, 32 list of people, of Ghanaians who have been involved in fraudulent activities in the USA, and they are still going to release more lists because they are still hunting people down, they are still chasing people, and if they catch you, they do update your details on the site. But you see, then again, like I said, these people are going to be deported. Some have already been deported, some are already in Ghana, and I know some of you, these are your relatives, your uncles, your aunties, your friends. Now, they involving themselves in this situation doesn't mean that the world has come to an end. Every human being deserves a second chance. Every human being deserves a second chance to life. And in life, sometimes situations causes people to find themselves doing things that society doesn't accept. So, I believe they have paid the necessary penalty for their crimes. But let's just give them a second chance and welcome them back into society, and enjoy life with them. Let's guide them, let's show them the road. Them going to prison and back doesn't mean that the world has ended. Life still moves on. We give them second chance to life so that we see that, oh, these are the people that we have welcomed into our lives. These are the people that we are going to work with, or these are the people that society should accept back. They're going to prison doesn't mean that we should neglect them. No. Give them a second chance to life. If you know these people, if you've been with them before, if you've had an encounter before, if they are relatives, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, Charlie, don't distance yourself from them. This is the time they need you more, because right now, Charlie, them post their picture everywhere. They might be going through a lot. This is the time that you have to be there for them. This has been the list from the USA, a list of criminals and a list of fraudsters who have been deported and yet to be deported. This is from the Homeland Department in USA, Homeland Security. Yes, Homeland Security in USA. My name is Kwabena Liquid. This is the Kwabena Liquid Network. We tell you what is trending on social media. Subscribe, follow us, share, turn on post notifications. And when we post a video, you get a notification. I love you guys so much. I'm out. Peace.